DBD is very frustrating at times. I talk a lot about how much I enjoy the whimsical, funny, and skillful moments, but for every impressive mind game or chase, there's probably 5 misplays or frustrating games. I'm here to talk about how I express frustration with this game and how I avoid letting it ever cross a line into aggression or toxicity. Come, sit with me. I'd like to think we've gotten to know each other a little bit at this point. I'm sorry for getting parasocial, but I'm going to be vulnerable here and show a side of me I don't really show in my videos. I try to be articulate and generally positive with my content, so everything is scripted, so I can think through everything I say and be seen how I want to be seen. But I am what you might call well-rounded. So while I do love this game and try to see the best in people, man, it gets frustrating sometimes. The constant twins bugs, the gen rushing on Chaos Shuffle, the tunneling at 5 gens, the never-ending salt and passive-aggressive or aggressive-aggressive comments. It's exhausting. And this might be a surprise to some of you, but I am human. I pride myself in never letting myself cross into being toxic. Toxicity is a very overused word, but we're going to call it frustration that has gone too damn far. In frustration, I might say to this Steve that I hate him and that he's the worst, and that I'm going to eat him, but that's all directed at this character. I hold no hate in my heart for the person playing Steve. In my mind, I have separated the character I'm chasing and the person behind the screen. I have love in my heart for the person behind the screen, as all people deserve unconditional love. But this Steve can rot. Some tactics I use when dealing with an exceptionally frustrating game: laughing at myself, or crying. Why was that bed in the way? Either way, I'm letting out my emotions rather than bottling them up and seething while planning very detailed revenge against everyone that has ever wronged me. Express your emotions in a way that isn't yelling at a real person or an animal or breaking something. If you shove your feelings down, then eventually you're gonna stub your toe and start sobbing because you haven't felt what you're supposed to feel in way too long. I do not feel guilty for engaging in trash talk, as long as I know where the line is. I would never tell anyone to end their own life, use slurs, or anything that would genuinely hurt someone's feelings. I am willing to say something like, "We need to do our breathing exercises. I'm gonna eat you!" because that's me venting my frustration and making a harmless threat because I'm not a cannibal. I believe there is a natural amount of trash talk that can happen between opponents in any competitive game. A line is crossed when you start saying things that would insult your opponent personally, like asking me if I only play characters that I look like as a way to insult my appearance after I killed them. Joke's on you, Bubba's the hottest killer by far. A line is crossed when you threaten someone's life, family, or their well-being. A line is crossed when you track someone down on another platform to complain about how they played. All of these are way too far and indicative of a deeper problem. It's normal, and arguably healthy, to be frustrated when something annoying happens in a video game. It is abnormal and unhealthy to have such a strong and aggressive reaction to such a small transgression. I haven't always had a healthy relationship with DBD. I would tunnel survivors out of pure, genuine spite. And while it is fun to engage with once or twice, if the only thing motivating your actions is negativity or hatred or revenge, you will not find happiness through those actions. Dead by Daylight is a mixed bag. You can't have the sweet without the sour. You can't have the cute nemesis watching you play the loot without the missing 5 hatchet shots in a row and wanting to slam your head into a wall. The way that I manage to improve my reactions to those aspects of this game is knowing when to step back and knowing when my reaction is an overreaction. If I am crying because I just got absolutely decimated by a survivor team, I can probably deduce this reaction isn't about that survivor team. The better you know your limits, the better you know yourself, the better you'll be at handling adversity. There is not a button the developers can press that can patch out toxicity. It's an issue at the root of the community. And while I know I can't reach the whole community in my corner of the internet, I'm glad I can reach you. You're not alone in your anger or frustration. You're not alone in your experiences of this incredible but deeply flawed game. I hope that seeing this less seen side of me hasn't lessened your opinion on my ability to provide insight or advice. And if it has, then I will eat you! And by that I mean I'll respect your opinion, and I'm proud of you for reaching the end of the video. I'd like to thank my lovely Ko-Fi supporters that fund the art that I use in my videos. I actually commissioned 3 new pieces this past week, and I think they look amazing. Remember to give yourself time to breathe and exist. Listen to songs you like, and cherish the people you love.